Sound check, 1, 2, sound check, 1, 2. Showtime just a couple of minutes away now. Before we start the show, if I could just remind everybody to please stay behind the barriers at all times. They're there for your safety. Please don't stand on the barriers or climb on them or put any small children in front of the barriers. Particularly you guys at the far end there, make sure you stay back. That's our run out area. We've got the catering van open throughout the show. Got hot and cold drinks over there, burgers, chips, hot dogs. If you're feeling hungry, make your way over to Lenny and his team. We've also got the merchandise van open. We're selling souvenirs there. Caps, t-shirts, pens, key rings, also souvenir programs. All the stunt personnel will sign those programs for you after the show. And we've also got the chance of a lifetime here this evening, a chance to ride on the Slain Monster Truck. We're doing a raffle here this evening. The raffle tickets are just £2. There's going to be 4 winning tickets, and each winning ticket allows 2 riders onto the Slain Monster Truck during the second half of the show. So tickets just a couple of quid. They're available from Matty over by the entrance way you came in. You've got to be in it to win it. So grab your raffle tickets for just a couple of pounds. All stunt personnel, parade positions. All stunt personnel, parade positions.
I'm glad the wind's blowing that way.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to Scott May's Daredevil Stunt Show, the greatest show on wheels. All the stunt performers coming around now. Going to show you some of the vehicles we're using here this evening. But we've got a lot more than this coming out. We've got the monster trucks to come out later on. Thunder tracks and the wheelie crew bus. Give all the guys a wave as they come past on this grand parade. Scott May's Daredevil Stunt Show. Been performing now for 28 years. We've performed over 2,500 shows in that time, all over the UK. There goes the Grand Parade. I'll now introduce you to everybody individually. First into the arena on the CRF 450 motocross bike. It's myself, Scott May. I'll be your commentator here this evening. Also going to be doing some jumps on this bike and driving a car on 2 wheels. Next guy into the arena. This is our freestyle motocross rider, 24 years of age, from Coventry, one of the top riders in the UK. Let's have a big round of applause please for Brodie Nibs. First of the cars into the arena. This guy is going to be doing some crazy fire stunts here this evening. He's This is the UK's top fire stunt specialist from the Highlands of Scotland. Let's have a big round of applause for Mad Mikey Abernethy. First of the scrap cars into the arena this evening. This girl is going to be opening up the show. One of the very few female stunt performers in the UK. Let's have a big round of applause, please, for Sophie Over. Comes from Hexham, up in the northeast of England. Going to be doing a lot of tricks on this quad bike here this evening. Let's have a big round of applause for Scott Phillipson. Coming in next on the Honda Pilot Buggy. This buggy's going to be flying high, going to be driving on two wheels, and this guy also drives the Bandit for the monster truck here this evening. Let's have a big round of applause for Callum Law. And last but not least, we have got Commander of Thunder Tracks and the driver of the wheelie cool bus. Let's have a big round of applause for Stuart Thomas. There go all the introductions. Are you all ready for some action now? Well, there's more of you in than that. I'm sure you can make more noise than that. I'll ask you one more time. Are you ready for some action now? Much better, much better. The louder you cheer and the louder you clap, the harder these stunt performers will work here this evening. We're going to open up the show with Sophie Over in that old scrap car there. She's going to be performing a flying domino smash. She's going to line up with these ramps in the centre of the arena. Take that white scrap car off these ramps and go head first into this car stood up on end, right up into the windscreen, ideally right into the middle of the roof. Going to try and get as much speed as possible in that short run up. This is a stock standard car, straight from the scrap pile. No roll cage, no roll bars, just a lap strap to hold Sophie into that car. She's going to take a full lap around the arena. When she gets to the very top of the arena, we're going to have a countdown from 5 to 1. And I want everybody to join in with that countdown to the point of impact. The point at where she takes off. Let's give her some encouragement as she comes round. One of the very few female stunt performers in the UK. Done over 70 clashes this year. Here she comes. Right, let's get to the top. Wait for that countdown. I'll start the countdown. Here we go. Got to get the power on now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is that fast enough? Straight in. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant parking there from Sophie. Lots of different outcomes possible with that one, but today she's just got stuck right into that car. Sometimes it ends up with a rollover crash or flipping end over end, just like a couple of days ago back in Perranporth. But she's got a perfect bit of double parking there here this evening. Quite an impact, but it looks like she's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a really big round of applause. Sophie Over, flying domino smash. Great opener there to the show. Non-stop action here. Scott Phillipson into the arena now on the 400cc Honda quad bike. Going to give us some two-wheel driving to start. Scott there all over the machine there. Look at that. Feet over to one side, still maintaining control. Now Scott used his body weight there and steering that machine hard to the left to get it into the balance position. And taking it all the way around the arena. Going from gravel to grass, which is a really difficult task. There's quite a dip there between the gravel and the grass, but Scott there maintaining balance all the way. Standing up now, trying to stand up now on the seat. Look at this, and still going. And one-handed, standing up on the seat and just dropping it down. Not a very smooth surface here. Scott doing a great job there. No tread on the sidewalls whatsoever. So when he's on the grass, it's a little bit like driving on ice. Onto two other back wheels now. Here we go. Look onto the back wheels. Going from a standing position. and taking it all the way down the arena. Getting a little bit close there to the fencing and just dropping it down. One more time, up and across the arena. Standing up now to start, over all these lumps and bumps, and slowing it right down. The slower you go, the harder it is to control the wheelie. Just dropping it down. Scott here has competed in the British and Scottish Stunt Championships for the last few years, mainly doing all these stunts on street bikes. A Kawasaki Ninja street bike. Slowing it right down now. Look at that close control. Throttle and brake control at a standstill. Absolutely perfect control. Almost tipping over and still keeping it going. I think he's got one more for us. Got a couple more tricks, I think. Here he goes one more time. Onto the back wheel. Don't know if he'll be able to do this one. Look at this guy go right up to the balance point and past the balance point. Looking for a no-handed wheelie. Look at that guy go. No-handed wheelie there. Absolutely brilliant. I think he's going to have another go at that. Trying to get a no-handed wheelie. That bike is past the balance point. He's only got the rear brake to hold him in position. Look at that guy go. No-handed wheelie. Just using the rear brake. Really good control there from Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give this guy a big round of applause. Scott Phillipson and the Honda Quad Stunts. First of the fire stunts next. You'll see we've created a firewall here at the top of the arena, made with wooden slats stuffed with straw and hay. Richie Over's going to come across, douse that in petrol. We're going to set fire to it. And then Stuart Thomas is going to come across on his CR250 motocross bike and drive straight through the middle. Stuart's got layers of fireproof protection on here. He's got Nomex, trousers and vest, Pro-Band race suit, lots of protection on him. Don't try this at home, kids. Don't play with matches, don't play with fire. Stuart's going to get a nice run up for this one. You'll see Callum Law just the other side of the firewall. He's got a fire extinguisher. We've got to get Stuart and that bike extinguished as soon as he gets through the wall. We don't want that fuel tank going up in flames. As Stuart comes through, you'll see he'll turn into a complete fireball for a few seconds. Take a lot of that debris with him. There is only minimal fuel in this bike, but there is still the chance that that fuel tank could go up in flames. Looks like everybody's ready now. Here comes Stuart Thomas. Look at the flames on that one. That's a real hot one. Stuart Thomas coming through with the flying firewall smash. That bike completely on fire there. We've got to get that bike out as quickly as possible. Callum Law there with the extinguisher. Bike cutting out. Hopefully Stuart's okay. A lot of debris. One of the biggest I've seen for a while. This guy's okay. Let's give him a round of applause. Stuart Thomas and the flying firewall smash. And he's managed to get the bike started there. Callum Law into the arena next, just jumping into the Honda Pilot Buggy. This small terrain vehicle, just about to be driven on two wheels. This time Callum will need the aid of a ramp. Can't just use his body weight with this one. He's going to use the ramp here at the top end of the arena. Going to be going down the arena on this really gravelly, loose surface, looking for the balance point and finding it right away. Good control there from Callum. Quite a difficult machine to balance on two wheels because of the size of the tyres. You've got the big balloon tyres on the back and smaller ones on the front. But Callum doing a great job there. Full length of the arena. All the controls on this machine are on the handlebars, or on the steering wheel, I should say. Throttle control and brake control. Callum just cutting onto the grass now. Still maintaining control. Great control there from Callum. Tight little circles and taking it across the arena. Look at that guy go over all those bumps. Absolutely brilliant driving there from Callum. Taking a slightly different route to what I expected, but giving you a good view on that far side there. On the two-wheel driving all the way around the arena. Carburettor on that machine will cut out very shortly. There we go, for being on two wheels all that time. Let's get this guy back into the centre of the arena. Let's give him a big round of applause. Callum Law and the Pilot two-wheel driving. into the arena is myself. I'm going to do a few bike jumps. Going to do a stunt called the motorcycle body jump. First of all, I'm going to take a practice jump just to get a feel for the run up and the landing area. Then I'm going to get a couple of volunteers from my stunt team to lie down in front of the ramp. This CRF 450 is a Honda bike, modified with a suspension, heavy duty spokes and rims. It's a ramp to ground jump that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be a really hard landing. The suspension will bottom out every time I do this jump. Looks like we're all clear. Okay, here comes. Have a practice run. Okay, that all felt good. So Sophie over and Callum Law now just lying down. Stretched out quite a long way there to start. Going to need maximum power, maximum traction for this one. Up through the gears. Managed to get high and clear there. I think we can do one more. We need one more volunteer. Get somebody stretched right out on the end. I know just the guy. Hey, Tipsy the stunt clown, can you make your way over to Callum Law? We'll get you right out on the end of the ramp. Callum's got a helmet for you there. Get some protection on this time. Don't even think about it, Tipsy. Don't go off that ramp. Will only end in disaster. So every time I do this type of jump, ramp to ground, suspension drops right out. It's a really heavy impact every time. The best type of jump to be doing would be a ramp to ramp jump. So Callum Law over there has got the helmet. Hey Callum, can you get the helmet on the most important part of Tipsy's body, please? Callum Law is Winkle, this is a family show. So Tipsy really quite a long way out now. Really going to need to take it tight to the fence. Really get the power on this time. Managing to get high and clear of Tipsy the stunt clown. Ladies and gentlemen, that one is the motorcycle body jump. And Mikey Abernethy making his way into the arena for yet another fire stunt over on the far side of the arena. Mad Mikey Abernethy, the UK's top fire stunt specialist. Nobody in this country with more experience than this guy at doing fire stunts. He's just about to perform a stunt called the human battering ram. So you'll see we've got another firewall down at the far end of the arena. This time Mad Mikey Abernethy is going to be perched on the bonnet of that car. Richie Over's going to drive him through with that old scrap car. He's going to make sure that he gets Mad Mikey clear and through the flames. Doesn't want to be dropping Mad Mikey in those flames. So all the safety team on standby. Richie just making sure that Mad Mikey's overalls are fully tucked in, all the Nomex layers of fireproof clothing are all tucked in, and we're just about ready. Copious amounts of fuel going on that firewall now, and Mad Mikey up onto the bonnet of the car. Looks like a very short run up there from Richie. I'm sure Richie needs a bit more run up than that. We don't want to be dropping him in the flames. He wants to be getting him clear and away from the flames. This is going to be a hot one. Callum Law is going to be lighting this one. There go the flames. Look at that massive firewall. Here comes Richie. That's not fast enough. Richie's dropped him in the flames. Mad Mikey is fully ablaze. Look at this guy, twisting, turning. He's enveloping himself in all those flames. Look at this guy running the full length of the arena, fully on fire. That race suit fully on fire, helmet on fire momentarily, sort of stunt you'd normally see in the movies or on TV. Mad Mikey making his way across the arena and quickly down. Safety crew coming in to fully extinguish Mad Mikey there. Now don't worry, that was meant to happen. 2 stunts in one, that one. The human battering ram and the human torch. Mad Mikey looks like he's okay. Off with the gloves. Yeah, he's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give this guy a big round of applause. Mad Mikey Abernethy, human battering ram and human torch. 2 stunts in one there. Into the arena now comes the classic Mark II Escort, a 1975 1.3 Escort. Standard Escort. Only modification to this one is a lock differential. That's needed because I'm about to drive this car on 2 wheels. Without the lock differential, there'd be no drive when the car's on 2 wheels. So Richie's just going to hand that car on to me. Richie, a bit concerned that we've got a knocking noise on the back of this car. Might have a shock on, we'll have to give it a go anyway. Car. Something rattling and banging on the back end of this car. Might have a shock absorber on, I'm not sure. Coming from the boot. Check the boot out here. Oh, I don't believe it. What's he doing in there? Come on, Tipsy, get out of there. You're having a sleep. You can sleep after the show. You just flew into a perfectly good stunt. Right, now we've got that pesky clown out the way. Got a bit better chance now of driving this car on 2 wheels. This stunt was first made famous in the James Bond film Diamonds Are Forever. James Bond was being pursued by the police. He got trapped down a narrow alley. He then managed to throw the car up onto 2 wheels and evade arrest. Only modification to this car is that fixed differential. Got the balance point this time. Really loose, slippery surface this one. Like driving on marbles, this surface. Nice run down the length of the arena there. Can I get that one more time? As I'm driving down the arena, I've got one hand on the steering wheel, one hand on the passenger side seatbelt. That's just to hold me into an upright position. Just getting a good line on these ramps again. We'll hope for another good run. Very close to tipping it over there. A couple of moments there, but managed to save it. Just park the car up now. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the James Bond style 2-wheel driving. Thank you. Right, we appear to have a bit of an issue here with that car. It's just cut out on me as I parked up there. May have to give it a push. To get some of the stunt crew on it. We'll just get it started. Give it a little bit of a push. It's a 43-year-old car. It's been on the show now for 20 odd years. I've driven that car thousands of miles on 2 wheels. Come on guys, that's not fast enough. It'll never go at that speed. Let's tow it with a Mini. James, can you drive the Mini for me, please? James can't do it, he only drives big vehicles. Okay, Sophie, could you drive the Mini, please? Sophie can't drive it, she's wide, she's going to crash it. Yep, that sounds about right. See what she did at the start of the show. Guy over there waving at me, that fool over there on the ramp. We can't let that guy do it, surely. Okay, I'll ask the audience. Hey audience, should we let Tipsy the stunt clown drive the Mini? Wasn't loud enough, I don't think they want you to do it, Tipsy. I can ask them one more time though. Hey audience, should we let Tipsy the stunt clown drive the Mini? Okay, they obviously want you to do it, Tipsy. Come on then, let's come across. Fire up your mighty Mini. And then we can tow the escort around the arena. Get the escort ready for the next stunt, which is going to be some high-speed precision parking in the escort. I'm going to do that one. So, in gets Tipsy. I don't know whether this is a good idea. He's always wanted to do something in the show, always wanted to drive a car. Now is his big opportunity, but don't mess it up, Tipsy. Don't mess it up. Just fire the Mini up, tow the escort around the arena, and we can crack on with the show. Now he's got it started, that's something. Okay, in your own time, Tipsy, take it away. What have you done? Oh, I don't believe that. He's broke it clean in half. I knew we couldn't trust this guy. But that actually works out quite nicely for the next stunt. I'm just about to jump into the escort. I'm going to do a stunt called the high-speed precision parking, which will involve swinging the escort into a gap between two parked cars. But instead of two parked cars here this evening, we can use the two halves of Mini. So first up, I'll take a practice run without the cars in place. That's the place that we're going to do it, on the grass there. No way that it would work on the gravel, it's far too grippy. So we've got the back half of the Mini coming into place. Tipsy, you can bring the front half of the Mini into place. We'll see if we can close this gap right down. Okay. I'll put the marker down. We'll just move the back half of the Mini out of the way so that I can get out of the space and then close it back up. Got to turn in and then apply the handbrake. And straight in with a spin, nice and parallel there. We'll try and close the gap down now. Equal distance front to back. Take a big chunk now off that distance. This is the sort of manoeuvre that would be ideal in Tesco's car park or on the high street. If you saw a gap, just swing the car into the gap. Not sure that the police would approve of it though. Okay, one more time. And straight in with a spin, tighter on the front this time, but nice and parallel. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the high-speed precision parking. Just going to clear those two cars now, while we get on with the next stunt. Escort and Mini will be taken out of the arena. They're right in the line now for our next stunt, which is going to be performed by Callum Law. He's just jumping into the Honda Pilot Buggy, just putting his safety harness on. He's going to give us some jumps across the centre of the arena here. Got these two ramps set out. first jump is going to be a practice jump. Then the second jump is going to be a fire jump. We're going to put a basket, a flaming basket, out in front of the ramp. Callum's then got to clear it. So we've just got to get these cars out of the way. So Callum's just taking a run up now, just to make sure that the width is correct after that car crash at the start of the show. And making sure we've got a clear run out at the far end. So Callum's happy with that. He's going to need to keep the power on all the way with this one. No good letting off the power on this one because the front will just nosedive. Full throttle all the way through the jump. Here he goes, power on. I think we'll try that one again. Callum's coming around one more time. Got a completely clear run up now. As I was saying, the power's got to stay on all the way or this buggy will just nosedive. There we go, power on. Huge leap there from Callum, bouncing down the arena. Right, we're going to make that a lot more interesting now. We've got this fire basket here. We're going to stretch that right out. Callum's got to clear that though. This Honda Pilot, very, very powerful machine, capable of speeds of around 70 miles an hour. Honda only built this machine for 2 years, back in 1988 and 89. Still regarded as one of the best off-road machines ever built.
Sorry, I'm recording everything. Yeah?
So Stuart and Thomas in charge of the lighting duties on this one. Just about to get the fuel onto that basket. Callum's got to make sure that he doesn't clip the end of that basket. If he clips that, this buggy could easily be thrown into a barrel roll. Seen that happen before. Okay, Callum's coming with the power now. Just going to get that lit now. Got to keep the power on all the way. Make sure he can get over it. Is this fast enough? Look at the flames. Look how high those flames are. Callum straight through the flames. Clear the other side. Let's get this guy back into the centre of the arena. And let's give Callum a big round of applause for the Honda Pilot buggy jumps. Time now for another fire stunt. This one is called the fire drag. It's going to be performed by this guy right here, Mad Mikey Abernethy. This guy has done so many fire stunts in the last 10 years. Does around 4 to 5 fire stunts every night. I reckon he's done somewhere in the region of 4,000 to 5,000 fire stunts in his career. Probably nobody with more fire stunts under their belt on the planet than this guy. So he's going to perform a stunt now called the fire drag. You'll see in the centre of the arena, we've got 2 lines of straw laid out. They're going to be doused in petrol again. We're going to have a big fire there in the centre. Mad Mikey is going to be attached to the back of this old scrap car. And he's going to be dragged through by his ankle. Richie Over just coming across now with the drag rope. That will be attached to the back of the car. Will then be attached to Mad Mikey's ankles. Mikey's got a very thin leather pad on his back, about 5 mm in thickness, just to protect him against any sharp objects or debris while he's being dragged across the arena. Now Mad Mikey's got no control on this stunt whatsoever, completely in the hands of Richie Over to make sure he's got enough speed and he lines him up with the centre of these burning flumes down here. You look at the petrol going on there. Stuart Thomas not holding back at all. As you can see, we've got Callum Law at the far end of the arena with the fire extinguisher. Undoubtedly, Mad Mikey will come through this fire drag covered in straw, so we need to extinguish him pretty quickly. Sometimes the straw gets caught under the car. We don't want the car going up in flames. Look at the flames coming off that. Absolutely intense. And here comes Mad Mikey Abernethy with the fire drag straight through the middle, bringing loads of debris with him. Luckily the debris gone, that's okay. Callum there just making sure. Just waiting now for the thumbs up from the guys. Yep, he's okay. Let's give this guy a nice round of applause. Mad Mikey Abernethy and the fire drag. Time now for some freestyle motocross. Brody Nibbs coming into the arena. Brody's just going to warm up his bike. Kawasaki KXF 450. Highly modified machine. Not your average motocross bike. So Brody just taking a look at the run up here. Going to be going off that super kicker ramp there. Landing on the far side of that big black landing ramp. Wind conditions, not ideal. When we arrive on site, the first thing we do is set the FMX ramp up in the direction of the wind. This venue is one that we do regularly, and the wind changes direction about 10 times every day. When we arrived, the wind was in this direction. It's now a complete crosswind, so it caused Brody a few problems. But look at that guy go. Look at the height Brody's getting there. Brody's using what we call a super kicker ramp. It's a lot steeper than the conventional FMX ramp. Throws the rider up a lot higher, 35 to 40 feet up in the air. It means we can do this display in a very small arena. Here comes Brody once again. Look at the height. Massive height there from Brody. No hander. Straight into the tricks. Absolutely awesome there from Brody. As he comes back into the arena, feel free to give him some encouragement. As he comes back into the arena, his tricks are just going to get bigger and better as he goes on. One more time, power on, looking across to that ramp. High in the sky, look at that one, a massive whip. Getting the bike straightened up just in time before landing. Now Brody has got run-up boards all the way before this take-off ramp and up onto the take-off ramp. Metal mesh on those boards to ensure that he gets perfect grip every time. There we go, another FMX time. Look at that guy go. We call that one a switch. Legs all over the place and just about getting to the machine in time for landing. Brody's bike, he's got heavy duty rims and spokes on this one. The impact of landing, very, very hard. We quite often break the boards on the landing ramp. And we call that one a pendulum, legs to both sides of the machine before getting back onto the foot pegs. We've got Tipsy the Clown on the far side of the ramp there. He's checking the jump every time to make sure that we're not breaking any of those wooden boards on the landing deck. Power on again from Brody. And we call that one a Cordova, tucking his feet right under the handlebars, looking back in the direction of the takeoff ramp. Now Brody's been all over Europe in the last 3 or 4 years doing FMX, working for lots of stunt teams. Also been over to Kuwait, did a tour of that country 2 years ago, still only 24 years of age. He's going to be a big name in the FMX world over the next couple of years. Looking like a good line. He's gone long, definitely gone long there. Only takes 1 or 2 miles an hour to get this wrong. Years of experience from these riders to make sure that they can get the distance right every time. If Brody was just a couple of miles an hour too fast, he'd completely miss that landing ramp. He would flat land, and that would lead to serious injury. There he goes again with a Superman, one of the most famous FMX tricks. And coming back in again. He's got more tricks to come. Let's give this guy a round of applause. He's got a few more tricks to come. Let's give him some encouragement. Riding absolutely superbly here this evening at Breen Leisure Park. Okay, looking across anxiously at this takeoff run, and he's ready to go again. Power on. One more time. Brody Nibbs. Look at that guy go. One-handed seat grab in the there. Take a look at Brody's machine. He's got little cutouts on the side panels, so he can do these seat grab tricks. Totally different to a standard motocross machine. What's he got for us this time? Look at that one, a full extension on a one-handed seat grab. Absolutely perfect execution there from Brody Nibbs. And he's still got more tricks to go. He's still got more to go. Let's give this guy a big round of applause. He's doing such a great job here this evening, but he's still got more to come. Still got more tricks. Taking his time. Conditions not ideal this evening. Look at that one, a double seat grab, fully extended. Absolutely perfect there from Brody. Great action once again here. Now if Brody was just 1 or 2 miles an hour too slow, obviously that would cause him issues as well going into the front of that landing deck. But this guy's been riding for 4 years now, lots of experience. Look at that one, a cliffhanger. Absolutely superb. Didn't think he was going to be trying that one here this evening with this slight crosswind. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a big round of applause. Brody Nibbs, FMX. What a great rider here this evening. Look out for this guy. This guy's going over to Spain during the winter. He's going to be practicing some more technical tricks, but a name to watch out for. Riding here brilliantly at Green Leisure Park. Next stunt we're going to do is some wheelies in this Honda Pilot Buggy. I'm just about to fire the machine up. I'm going to need a couple of volunteers or my team members to jump on the back to act as some extra weight so I can get the machine balancing on 2 wheels, on the rear 2 wheels. So we're going to look for a good run down the arena. I've got Sophie over and Callum Law going to jump on the back of the machine. I'll slowly pull away with the machine, put the brakes on, which will compress the front suspension, and then power on. And that should get me into the wheelie position. Brake on, power on. There we go, up into the wheelie position. Using throttle control and brake control to maintain the balance point. And just dropping it down. I'm going to get one more this time. I'm going to pick up another passenger. This machine designed for one person. I'm sure Honda wouldn't recommend what we're about to do. 4 people on a little Honda Pilot Buggy. Richie Over's going to get on the front now. So I'm going to need all of the power of this machine to get it up to the balance point. Really need to put the power on to get this going. Okay, guys? And we got the balance point. Slowing it right down now. Almost at walking pace. Almost at a standstill and just dropping it down. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Pilot Wheelies. Myself, Scott May, and my passengers Richie, Callum and Sophie. Now that's just a taster of what's about to come into the arena. Take a look at the far end of the arena. Stuart Thomas is just about to bring in the wheelie cool bus. Stuart Thomas is going to do a balanced wheelie with this 15-ton bus. Much the same principle as what you've just seen with the Honda Pilot Buggy, just on a much bigger scale. So Stuart will come around, look for a decent area to do this one. I think he may well choose the gravel for this one to make sure it's got some decent grip. Now this truck is a Ford Louisville, built in America. It was originally a tractor unit which used to haul trailers around America. It came over to the UK and was used as a racing truck for about a decade. Raced at circuits such as Brands Hatch and Silverstone. Racing around at speeds over 100 miles an hour. There's a big Cummins L10 engine in that one, so if this was let loose on the road even now, I'm sure this would reach speeds of around 100 miles an hour. So Stuart's going to line up right down the centre of the arena, right down on that gravel strip. He's going to take it right back up, as close as he can to the barriers. Now you may well have seen wheelie trucks or wheelie buses before, but what they tend to do is just get the truck up onto the back wheels, not onto the back wheels, onto the whole back end, and just drag the back end around. No skill involved whatsoever. So Stuart is going to do a balance wheelie using throttle control and brake control. This guy is the master of balance with the wheelie cool bus. He has spent weeks and weeks practicing 4 or 5 years ago with this one. First of all, you've got to get it up to the balance point and then use the brake to stop it tipping over onto the back end. I'm sure there are a lot of children in the audience here who would love to go to school on a bus like this one. Stuart's got the lights on, that means that he's ready, just about to go. Attempt to get down the arena. It's a very short arena here. Hopefully he can get the power on first of all. Can he get it up to the wheelie position? There he goes, and he's got it into a wheelie. Bit of a power wheelie to start, very low wheelie. And now getting it up to the balance point. Going over all those bumps and bumps. What an awesome wheelie there from Stuart. Let's give this guy a big round of applause. Stuart Thomas and the wheelie cool bus. Now Stuart Thomas brings part 1 of Scott Main's Daredevil Stunt show to an end. We're going to take a brief intermission of around 10 minutes to reset this arena for a very exciting part 2. We've got the monster trucks coming out. We've got thunder tracks and the sleigh to come out. We've got more motorcycle action, more fire stunts. We've got the hot food van open throughout the interval. Go and grab yourself some food. Hot dogs over there, burgers, chips, hot and cold drinks. And we've also got the merchandise van open with key rings, pens, caps and t-shirts, souvenir programs.
Hi guys, hope you enjoyed that. It's a little break now, so I'm not sure whether I'm going to just froze.
So you've got a great chance here this evening to run on the Snake Monster Truck. 4 winning tickets. That will entitle 8 riders altogether. Every winning ticket can bring a
15 in the house.
with them here. Couple of laps around the arena.
Hope you all enjoyed that. I'll be back in 10 minutes. I'll have something to eat.
Just a couple of pounds. Go and speak mapping. Get in the draw. You've got a chance. We'll be doing that draw.
Alex Betts, you're just up the road, you. Come down and have a pint.
We'll be right back with you very shortly.
There's your cameraman. There he is. We'll be back soon. I was up in Weston a couple of days ago. Forget to smash that thumbs up. We'll be back in 10 minutes. If you're all interested, stay tuned. That's an adventure. There's an adventure. We'll see you in 10, guys. Nice.